Now, if you look at the Ten Commandments, you will see that there is a similar basic concept of those notions as well. Now, as pagans, we have no set leader, but we respect our elders that teach us. We seek to control the forces within ourselves to seek a higher path. The same with Buddhism. Buddhists seek a higher path, an enlightened state. This makes it possible to attempt to live wisely while harming no one. This is an incredibly important part of the pagan religion. We do not seek to harm others. As it harms none, do as you will. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Can we all get behind this idea? Many have, and I'm sure many will in the future. This tenet can be applied to so many other religions. We all seek truth. We all seek understanding. In Buddhism, it's all about the love of life, no matter how insignificant it may be. It's also about enlightenment, and the same can be said about many other religions. Like humanists believe in the dignity and self-worth of all mankind, the desire to harm none as well. And Christianity clearly states, "Thou shalt not kill." And that kind of sounds like a harm none connection to me. Now, there are different levels that we can all mesh on. These are important points in understanding our common ground. Now, we may disagree on some points, which gods we choose to worship, how we go about worshiping, and so on and so forth. But there are some points in which we can all agree. Love and respect and learning is all important to us, no matter what spiritual path we may take in this life. Can't we just agree to disagree on the details and get with the main points? What is truly important, the details or the basics, when you're looking at the common ground? Christians believe in a strong ethical and behavior, rules, if you will, on how to live their daily lives. Love and compassion. Now, we hear these words throughout all religions, and they are the basic values of faith. Honor and respect play a vital role of their lives. Many religions share these commonalities. There are many things that pagans and Christians can share in faith, even though there's a misconception that they can't. Now take the Trinity aspect. Within the Christian and the pagan religion, there's the Trinity aspect, which is an important part of both belief systems. Now with Christians, you have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Now compare that to the triple goddess of the pagan religion, the maiden, the mother, and the crone. This is a very specific example of what is similar, but there are many more, and I'm sure that anyone among us who has done any study on the matter can point out many more factors in which we can agree on. Now, each religion has its own rituals and rites that they follow. These rituals are important, and they do an important part in our religion with the different types of rituals. even if the purpose of the ritual is similar, we both, Christians and pagans, have rituals. Now, we as pagans have rituals in circles. We work in circles. And King Arthur, he had his round table. Now, Catholics have a ritual of locking the leaders of the church in a room until a new pope is decided. Now, this ritual is held in the highest regard in the Christian faith. As well it should be. They are selecting a new leader. The act of, take for instance the act of communion. Taking the body and the blood of Christ into oneself can be compared to the cakes and ale ceremony among the pagan belief. These all have a point and purpose to our faith, and that point is to cement our faith and to make it tangible to our senses, so that we have something that we can grasp onto and hold, a realness that we seek in every one of our faiths. Now, there's a lot of hostility between these religions, and I just don't understand why. We believe that life is sacred, precious even. There are many, many aspects in which we should be able to coincide, and the same can be said about a great many of the religions out there. Now, for example, there are humanists, pagans, and Christians, and Unitarian Universalists, and other religions in the audience today. Now, tell me, do any of you think that it's okay to kill anyone? I didn't think so. This, even though obvious, is a common ground. So, now take humanists and pagans. Humanists and pagans are very compatible as well. I could see myself as a humanist just as much as I see myself as a pagan today. The values and belief that I see in both paths strongly represent the morals I hold dear to my own heart. Now, of course, since pagans worship many deities, it doesn't coincide with that aspect of humanism. But should that matter? My ex-girlfriend compared religion to a salad bar. And what I mean is, you take your religious plate and you pick and choose what you like across the salad bar until you get that perfect plate, till you get that perfect religious plate that works for you. Now, some may find that offensive, but it's not meant to be. I'm just saying you can take what you want from various religions to make your own religion. And as long as it's okay with you, that's what really matters. Now, you are the most important part of your religious choice, and that's the basis of it. You can be whatever religion you choose to be: Unitarian Universalist, Humanist, Jewish, Muslim, Christian, Pagan, Buddhist, a Sufi. They are all popular world religions, and they all have the same values at the core level. Take Sufism. Sufism is the mystical side of Islam. They hold a strong belief in one God, and they can be closely connected to Buddhism as well in their search for enlightenment and the desire to return to a pure state of mind. They do this to please their God. And regardless of whom we worship, isn't that what we want? To please our deity that we worship?